Po sa ating lahat. Good morning. And I'll call this Sangguniang Paglungsod regular session for the month of March to order.
Mr. Chair,
Councilor Raul Bacay is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move to dispense the item 2 and 3 to proceed the important matter to discuss in regular
There's a
session.
motion
Mr.
by
Chair.
Councilor Bacay, seconded by Councilor Fontelera and Councilor Oscar Bolling. Any objections? Hearing none, the said two items are dispensed. Madam Secretary, please conduct the roll call.
The presiding officer, Vice Mayor Jose Antonio Miguel Y. Perez.
Present.
The presiding officer pro tempore, Councilor John Marion R. Fontelera.
Present.
The majority floor leader, Councilor Applejoy B. Tolentino.
Present.
The minority floor leader, Councilor Cirilo Biradoc.
Present.
The assistant majority floor leader, Councilor Verna S. Derabago.
Present.
Councilor Kelvin Teo Umilde.
Present.
Councilor Oscar A. Bowling Sr.
Present.
Councilor Raul B. Bacay. Councilor Walter M. Macaiba.
Present.
Councilor Dalia M. De Leon.
Present.
Councilor Cristil Nicole D. Sison.
Present.
Ex officio members, Liga ng mga Barangay President Alex A. Ricusana.
Present.
And Panlunsod ng Federasyon ng Sangguniang Kabataan President Laberly B. Paredes. 12 members of this August body responded to the call, sir.
12 members respond to the call and now certify the presence of quorum. We may now transact official business. Majority Leader?
Yes, Mr. Chair, we shall now proceed to the approval of agenda.
So under approval of the agenda, any comments from my colleagues? Anything you want to add or gusto po nating tanggalin? So wala na po. So Majority Leader?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of our today's agenda.
Any objections? Hearing none, the said agenda is approved. Next item.
Next item, adoption of the journals and minutes of the SP regular session held on February 18, 2026.
Any motion? Councilor Mereco Sanes recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of journal and minutes of the SP regular session held on February 18, 2026.
Any second? Seconded by Councilor Rabago, Councilor Sison, Councilor De Leon. Any objections? Hearing none, the said journal minutes are hereby adopted. Majority Leader?
Next item, privilege hour, question hour.
Any privileged speeches? Councilor Fontelera is recognized. You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. First of all, good morning po sa ating lahat. Recently concluded recently concluded is QAA. I just want to acknowledge and the efforts and hard works of these two students from our PSU Alaminos City campus. Would like to pass a resolution commending the achievements of Jake Bantolino being the champion gold medalist for the table tennis men's doubles, and Jill Bantolino, table tennis women's silver medalist, and again Jill Bantolino being silver medalist for the mixed doubles for table tennis. These are the children of our very own BMO staff here, Sir Juni Bantolino, Mr. Chair. Gusto ko pong i-commend sila dahil na pangaralan ulit o nagbigay ulit ng proud moment sa ating syudad, ang dalawang batang ito na galing po sa PSU Alaminos. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Ion Fontelera. We will include the said there is a motion to include the said resolution under business of the day for deliberation. Any second po? Second by Councilor De Leon, Councilor Sison. Any objection? Hearing none, the said item is included in our business of the day. Any other privileged speeches? There being none, the chair would like to relinquish the chair to give a privileged speech. Lamig. Lamig.
So let's resume our session. You have the floor.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. I have three proposed resolutions. First and foremost, a resolution extending the deepest condolences of the Sangguniang Panglungsod of Alaminos City to the family of the late Honorable Jose C. De Venecia Jr., former Speaker of the House of Representatives of the Philippines. So for this, I would like to invite the body to give a 1-minute silence to the late former Speaker of the House of Representatives as an honor to his service to the province of Pangasinan and the Republic of the Philippines. Thank you. So, again, as mentioned in the title, I would like to propose a resolution in behalf of the Sanggunian, Mr. Chair, to be able to pass a resolution for the former speaker. Second, I received a resolution from the Barangay Pangapisan because I remember nung pumunta po ako doon sa barangay nila noong bagyo, nabanggit po nung council noon na kaya isa sa mga rason kung bakit nagbabaha yung Barangay Pangapisan ay dahil doon sa labasan ng tubig papunta sa 100 Islands, galing po dito sa Embarcadero hanggang doon sa kanila, ay silted na, kumbaga barado na. Kaya dahil barado na po ito, nagbabaha po doon po sa mga main roads po nila at doon sa mga ilog po nila. So napag-usapan po namin na nabanggit din po ni Kapitana na meron na po siyang resolution kay Mayor at saka kay Congressman dahil I think magagawa ng paraan ng DPWH ito. So while waiting for the action or while waiting for the joint project with our good Congressman and good Mayor, naisip ko rin po na sabi ko kay Kapitana para po tulong-tulong at nagkakaisa yung ating lungsod at probinsya, baka maganda bigyan mo rin kami ng kopya ng resolution para i-forward din namin kay Governor Monmon Guico. Kasi I remember, I saw a project that the governor launched, a dredging project, but I think it is in Infanta and Lingayen. So sabi ko, since meron na rin si Kong, i-forward na rin po natin sa ating gobernador para in case na meron po siyang available na time na pwedeng i-dredge yung mga ibang areas, ma-prioritize po itong nasa Barangay Pangapisan. Kasi kunento niya sa akin na yung palang tubig na dumadaan doon ay galing pa po dito sa Embarcadero at nagdire-diretso doon hanggang palabas ng 100 Islands. Yun po yung pinaka-major outlet ng ating tubig para po mabawasan ang pagbabaha sa ating lungsod at sa kanilang area. So, malaking ginhawa po ito. Ang nabanggit po niya is I think meron na pong initial study na ginawa ang DPWH doon through the initiative of CongArt. So, ang sabi ko, kung meron rin project ang probinsya, bakit hindi maging joint project ito para madaling matapos ito at magawa ito? Kasi talagang medyo hundreds of meters na daw yung bara doon sa labasan, kaya hindi makalabas yung tubig. So, nag-iisip rin ako ng paraan kung paano natin matutulungan to in our own capacity kasi medyo mahal din ito. Siguro pag may mga equipment tayo, pwede nating kunin yung mga silted materials doon para siguro panambak natin sa ibang bagay para at least makabawas doon sa pagbabara doon sa area ng Barangay Pangapisan outlet papuntang 100 Islands. So, a resolution enjoining the support or resolution endorsing the resolution of Barangay Pangapisan to our Honorable Governor Ramon Guico III for the immediate conduct of dredging operations along the river or creek, specifically in Wawa, located in Barangay Pangapisan, this city, Alaminos, to mitigate flood and ensure public safety. Tapos siguro i-CC na rin po natin ng ating city mayor para po dito. So I would like to request our honorable colleagues to be able to support this said resolution para kahit papaano meron po tayong mitigation activities or actions para po sa pagbabaha sa ating lungsod. And then third, and most importantly, as we all know, ladies and gentlemen, we are celebrating our cityhood this March 28, 2016. And it is just as important to all of us because ito po ang ating 25th anniversary. So we started our cityhood nung last 2001, and then now at 2026, we're already celebrating 25 years of being the city of Alaminos. So let me read a prepared speech just for the said resolution. The resolution is which resolution bestowing the highest honor upon the leaders and pillars of the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan in celebration of its 25th cityhood anniversary. Esteemed colleagues, I rise today to author this resolution in commemoration of the 25th cityhood anniversary of our beloved city of Alaminos. Cityhood was not achieved overnight. It was a product of vision, courage, and relentless determination by the leaders who believed that Alaminos was destined for greater things. As early as 1994, consultations were already being undertaken to position our municipality as a major growth center in northern Luzon and western Pangasinan. In 1996, the Cityhood Initiative gained stronger ground under the leadership of then Mayor Leon M. Rivera Jr. In July 1997, the Sangguniang Bayan under Vice Mayor Eduardo F. Fontelera formally expressed overwhelming support through Resolution Number 162 Series of 1997, authored by then Councilor Orlando Ramos Go. That resolution clearly articulated why cityhood was necessary. Greater revenue shares, faster development, improved delivery of services, expanded autonomy, and stronger fiscal capacity for our people. Despite setbacks during the 10th Congress, the dream did not waver. Through sustained lobbying and determined leadership, particularly by then Congressman Hernani A. Braganza, representative of the 1st District of Pangasinan, the measure moved forward. He filed House Bill number 10275 and championed its passage with support from key national lawmakers during the 11th Congress. On March 5, 2001, Republic Act 9025, also known as the Charter of the City of Alaminos, was signed into law by then President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. And on March 28, 2001, our people overwhelmingly ratified it in a plebiscite, officially marking the birth of the city of Alaminos as the 4th city of Pangasinan. The current mayor then was Mayor Eduardo Fontelera Jr. ba? Eduardo F. Fontelera. The 4th Sangguniang Bayan laid the final municipality groundwork for cityhood. The 1st Sangguniang Panglungsod carried the solemn responsibility of institutionalizing city governance and setting the direction for sustainable growth. Today, on March 28, we will commemorate the 25 years of our cityhood. We would like to honor the Sangguniang Panglungsod. We would like to honor the great leaders who dared to dream and the people who believed. Their foresight and dedication paved the way for the progress we now enjoy. We pride in our history and gratitude to those who came before us And I respectfully submit to your honors the following leaders and pillars, namely, of course, as mentioned a while ago, the former congressman, the former mayor, the former vice mayor, and the city council. Up to then, of course, syempre because of their sacrifices, we now enjoy to our current administration and the leaders that came after them. So those are Your Honor, those are the three resolutions I would like to endorse or to author here in the Sangguniang Panglungsod in behalf po of our colleagues. Hopefully, I would like to ask for your support para po maipasa natin itong mga ito sa mga importanteng bagay na ito. At sana po we enjoin ourselves to join our mayor sa mga events po sa ating fiesta itong starting na po this week. That will have highlights especially on March 28 or March 19 and March 28. Sana po sa lahat po ng events makapunta po tayo mga konsehal dahil parte po ito ng history natin at parte po ito ng ating mga programa po ng ating current mayor, Mayor Brian Celeste. So again, magandang umaga po at maraming pong salamat sa pagkakataon.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Any motion? Let's include the three resolution passed by and authored by our Presiding Officer, Vice Mayor Anton Perez. The three resolutions be included in the business of the day for second reading. Any second? The motion is seconded by all. The three resolutions authored and passed by our Presiding Officer, Vice Mayor Anton Perez, be included in our business of the day for second reading. So ordered. I now relinquish the chair to our Vice Mayor Anton Perez as the presiding officer.
Thank you, Councilor Fotelera. So, any other privilege speeches? Wala na po, Majority Leader.
Yes, Mr. Chair, we shall now proceed to the proposed solution. Under proposed solution number 2026-038, entitled Authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to enter into a memorandum of agreement bind among the local government unit of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan, the Alaminos City Police Station, Liga ng mga Barangay, and the National Police Commission Regional Office Number 1 for the implementation of the community and service-oriented agency through the adoption of the community and service-oriented policing in the City of Alaminos.
Any motion? Majority Leader, shall we suspend the rules to accommodate our guest?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move to suspend the internal rules to accommodate our resource speaker.
Rules are suspended. Madam Secretary, please acknowledge our mga bisita po natin.
So we have our guest, our resource person in the person of Police Major Ronel Balangkod, the Deputy Chief of Police for Operations of the Alaminos City Police Station, and with him are Patrolman Nico A. Kemson, and of course from our POSO, Sir Dionisio A. Ladia.
Sir, magandang umaga po.
Sir, good morning to our Vice Mayor Jose Antonio Miguel Y. Perez, sir, and to the City Councilors, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Again, I'm Police Major Ronel K. Balangkod, the Deputy Chief of Police for Operation, Alaminos City Police Station. And we have here the proposed resolution number 2026-038. So, it is more on the CSOP. So, what is the CSOP? Community and Service Oriented Policing. So, this is a policing strategy that focuses on building strong partnership between the PNP, the local government unit, and the community to prevent crime, maintain peace and order, to enhance public safety. In Alaminos City, the CSOP emphasizes proactive engagement, problem solving in service to the community rather than just responding to crimes after they occurred. So it's more likely a preventive focus strategy where the law enforcement act to deter the crime rather than solving it. So ika nga nila, prevention is better than cure. So we have objectives for this CSOP in Alaminos City. First is strengthening police-community relationship, foster trust, cooperation, and mutual respect between law enforcement and residents. So, halimbawa po nito, ang ating kami po, mga kapulisan, regular na bumibisita sa barangay para makipagkita sa mga residents, magdaos po ng pulong-pulong, at magbigay po ng impormasyon tungkol sa kaligtasan. Then second objective of the CSOP is to prevent crime and promote public safety. Identify local issues early and implement solutions collaboratively. So halimbawa po nito is pag-install ng street lights sa madidilim na bahagi ng barangay o pag-organize ng barangay watch upang mabantayan ng mga potential na krimen. Then we have here to encourage community participation, to involve residents, barangay officials in organization, in maintaining peace and order. For example, is ang pagbuo ng peace and order committees kung saan ang mga residente ay kasama sa paggawa ng plano para sa kaayusan at pagtugon sa mga insidente, mas lalo na po sa ating mga barangays. Then the fourth objective is to promote transparency and accountability, to ensure police actions are community-based centered and are responsive to public needs. So it focuses on the needs of the sa mga barangay po natin. Doon po tayo nagpo-focus sa ating maging to prevent crimes. Yun po, halimbawa po nito is paglathala ng monthly report ng barangay, pulis tungkol sa mga insidente, action at resulta ng kanilang operasyon upang malaman ng publiko ang ginagawa ng pulis. So, makikita din po natin dito kung kung effective ba yung mga ginagawa ng ating kapulisan, ng ginagawa namin, ng mga preventive, ng mga police presence. So, makikita po doon ng mga report ng barangay kung yun po, kung effective po tayo. Ginagawa namin po naming na trabaho. Then, the fifth objective would be the enhanced service delivery. Provide timely assistance and support and guidance to citizens, especially vulnerable groups. Then, we have also the importance of this CSOP in Alaminos City to improve public trust. Residents are more likely to report crimes and cooperate when they see the police as partner, not just enforcers. Then second, to reduce crime, collaborative problem solving and preventive programs address root causes of criminal activities within Alaminos City. Third, the empowers community. Citizens become active participants in maintaining safety and peace in their neighborhood. Then, strengthen governance to promote accountability and good governance by integrating community feedbacks into the policing strategies. Then, fourth would be the support sustainable peace, continuous engagement, foster in safer, harmonious, and resilient city. So that would be the brief of the
Okay.
community and service-oriented policy. Sir?
Okay. Any questions from the body? May tanong po ba? So basically, sir, nakita ko may letter kasi si Napolcom, so parang compliance natin to sa kanila. But
Yes, sir.
generally, ginagawa naman na natin to, di ba? During our CPOC, City Peace and Order Council. No?
Yes, sir. We have on previous resolution, resolution number 2018-102, we have already implemented this, and the presiding officer also is kayo po, sir.
Yes po. Sige po. Is there any questions? Councilor Walter Macaiba is recognized. And then Councilor Raul Bacay.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Dito sa inyong CSOP, sir, ano po yung mga priority programs po for Alaminos City?
With regards to the programs, we will be conducting meetings first to the police, and mas effective po pag sa barangay mismo. Then kung ano po yung magiging problems o anong mga kailangan tugunan na mas priority, doon po yun po yung unang anoin natin, ipa-priority na isosolve kung baga yung mga yes, sir.
Yes, did
Kasi
the answer?
if I may add po kasi, nagkakandak po ako ng free legal aid every Tuesday. And then marami pong pupunta sa akin, mga PWDs. Nahihirapan silang mag-report. At yung iba, hindi na rin sila nagre-report kasi nga parang hindi sila pinapansin. Ngayon, I am advocating for the establishment po sana ng PWD Police Assistance Desk. Kasi parang katulad yan, meron po akong naging ano dyan sa may Balangobong. Marami pa po na nagre-reklamo. Pabalik-balik po sila sa PNP, if I'm not mistaken. Pero nagkaroon kasi sila ng issue doon. So sana, kung baka pwede nating i-prioritize, kung meron po tayong women's desk, why not establish also a PWD assistance desk? Kasi isa din sila sa mga pinaka-most disadvantageous individual dito sa ating syudad na kailangan ng protection sa atin, particularly the PNP. So, yun lang sa akin, Mr. Chair, na sana sa kanilang CSOP ng ating PNP, masali po yung PWD assistance desk. Thank you.
Yan po. Sige, siguro sir, ma-note nyo po yun para ma-include po natin yung suggestion po ni Councilor Macaiba.
yes po, sir. Masahan niyo po, sir, i-relay ko din po kay COP po natin, sir. Thank you, sir.
Councilor Raul Bacay is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Doon lang sa suggestion lang, Mr. Chair, sa technical working group, baka pwede naman isali yung SK Federation.
Tama.
Sangguniang Kabataan Federation.
Yes.
Kasi wala po dito sa...
Oo, sige.
Doon lang.
Pwedeng paki-include na lang, sir, kasi ang vision kasi ng ating mayor at ng sanggunian for this term is lagi pong kasama yung tao at saka yung kabataan. So, nakita ko naman po, meron ditong civil CSO representative. Very good. Tapos nandito rin po yung representative ng sangguniang Panglungsod. Baka pwedeng maidagdag rin po natin. Yung, kung hindi man si Federation President, kahit yung isang officer niya, para may representante po yung ating kabataan.
Yes, sir.
So we'll note that, Ma'am Luz, doon sa ating resolution, yung mga suggestions po ng ating dalawang konsehal. So any other? Kung wala na po, sir, marami pong salamat sa pagpunta po sa ating session today. Maraming salamat po.
Yes, sir. Thank you po,
Deputy.
sir.
Salamat po, Deputy. Thank you. So we will now lift the suspension of our internal rules. Councilor Tonton Humilde, what is your pleasure?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. If there are no more questions from the body, I move to elevate this matter on the business of the day for second reading.
Any second? Seconded by Councilor Fontanera, Councilor Sison, Councilor Macaiba, Councilor De Leon. Any objections? Hearing none, the said resolution is included in our second reading in our business of the day. Next item, Majority Leader.
Next item, Mr. Chair, committee reports. We shall now proceed to the committee report number 1, the hearing held on February 26 regarding on proposed solution number 2026-003, 2026-021, 22, Sir 27, Sir 29, Sir 26 to 31, and 36. Review of Supplemental Budget 2025 and Annual Budget 2026 of Sangguniang Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan of the following barangays, indicating the details opposite each for further review to wit: Sangguniang Barangay ng Alos, Amanjego, Balayang, Balayadaan, Dulacac, Magsaysay, Mona, Poblacion, Polo, San Jose, San Roque, San Vicente, and Tangkarang. And for Sangguniang Kabataan, Barangay Alos, Lucap, Poblacion, Telbang.
Any motion? Councilor Oscar Bolling is recognized.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I will just have to read the recommendation. In view of the above stated findings, the committee hereby moves for the adoption of the committee report and recommend the inclusion of a resolution declaring valid and operative as a whole. The reviewed supplemental budget number 1 and number 2 for fiscal year 2025 and annual budget for 2026 of the following barangays and Sangguniang Kabataan, indicating the details opposite its in the calendar of business for second reading into this session. Barangay Alos, the annual budget for 2026 in the amount of 4,910,600. Barangay Amanjigo, supplemental budget number 2 for 2025 in the amount of 368,821.30 centavos. Barangay Balayang, annual budget for 2026 in the amount of 4,285,294 pesos. Barangay Baleraan, annual budget for 2026, 4,925,000. Barangay Dulacac, supplemental budget number 1 for 2025 in the amount of 227,000 pesos. Barangay Magsaysay, annual budget for 2026 in the amount of 8,050,000. Barangay Muna, supplemental budget number 1 for 2025, 400,876 pesos. Barangay Poblacion, annual budget for the year 2026 in the amount of 18,400,000. Barangay Polo, annual budget for 2026, 5,405,000. Barangay San Jose, annual budget for 2026, 4,514,048. Barangay San Roque, annual budget for 2026, 5,110,000. Barangay San Vicente, annual budget for 2026, 7,633,000. Barangay Tangkarang, supplemental budget number 2 for 2025, 161,278 and 83 centavos. For Sangguniang Kabataan, Alos, annual budget for 2026, 491,060 pesos. Barangay Lucap, annual budget 2026, 1,110,000. Barangay Poblacion, annual budget 1,840,000. And Barangay Telbang, supplemental budget number 1 for 2025, 294,000. That's all. No?
Okay, there's a motion by Councilor Oscar Bolling, moves for the adoption of this committee report and the said item be calendared for second reading in today's session regarding the said barangay budgets. Any objections? Amendments? Hearing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted. The said item is calendared for second reading in today's regular session. Madam Secretary, I observed also that hindi pa ata kumpleto yung mga annual budget for 2026 ng mga barangays. So if we may, maybe the chairperson, could you assist the chairperson to remind yung iba pong barangay na wala pang annual budget? Kung pwedeng sulatan, kasi
Check na lang natin muna sa...
Opo. Tapos ida-draft na lang, parang reminder lang kasi pag hindi po sila nakapag-submit ata by itong first quarter, meron na naman tayong letter na naman tayo kay COA, parang ganun. So tulungan na lang natin yung mga barangay. So, draft na lang po tayo ng sulat. Next item.
Next item, committee report on the hearing held on February 26 regarding on proposed ordinance number 005-2026 entitled Ordinance Providing for a Drug-Free Workplace in all barangays of the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan.
Councilor Humildes, recognized.
Mr. Chairman, I'm afraid the committee hearing was not conducted due to some circumstances. May I humbly request to reschedule again this committee hearing on April 8, 2026 at 10 a.m.
Okay, meron na. Anong date yan? 10:30? 11?
11 a.m., Mr. Chairman. Sa ano na lang po, April 9 na lang po, 10 a.m. po. Mr. Chairman, sa April 15 na lang po.
What
10
time
a.m.
po?
10 a.m. po.
So the committee chair on peace and order schedules a committee hearing regarding the said item or defer the said item on April 15, 10 o'clock in the morning. So ordered. Majority Leader.
Yes, Mr. Chair, we shall now proceed to the business of the day for second reading. Proposed resolution number 2026-34 entitled Bestowing the Highest Honor upon the Leaders and Founders of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan in celebration of its 25th cityhood anniversary.
Majority Leader, any motion?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of this proposed resolution on second reading and please be
Oh, sorry.
calendared this on third reading.
To expedite our procedures, maybe we have how many resolutions in our under second reading? So we have the budget. We have the bereavement, condolences to former Speaker JDV. We have the Pangapisan endorsement to our governor. We have the cityhood leaders. We have the PNP. And we have the barangay budgets. And the commendation of our good councilor Fontelera on the sports awarding. So we have 6. So, Majority Leader, what is your pleasure?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move that these 6 proposed solutions be approved on second reading and be calendared the same for third reading.
Any amendments? Any objections? Amendments? Hearing none, the said 6 proposed resolutions are approved under second reading and calendared for third and final reading. So ordered. Si Ma'am Luz. Next item.
Next item, the third and final reading.
Ay, meron pa. Meron pang ito pang isa.
Next item, proposed ordinance number 23-2025 entitled an ordinance enacting the building code of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan.
Councilor Fontelera is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I would like to defer this proposed ordinance number 23-2025 for another 4 weeks for more research and inputs in the said ordinance, Mr. Chair.
Chair moves to defer the said item to 4 weeks from now. So ordered. Next item.
Next item, third and final reading. Meron pa rin. Sorry po.
Dalawa pa.
Okay. Proposed ordinance number 35-2025 entitled Ordinance Institutionalizing Open Infra through Multi-Stakeholder Oversight in local infrastructure projects, providing for its functions and for other purposes.
Councilor Fontelera is recognized.
Again, Mr. Chair, I would like to defer again this proposed ordinance number 35-2025 for another 4 weeks for more research and other inputs.
Okay, the said item is deferred to 4 weeks from now. So ordered. Next item.
Next item, letter from Mr. Randy De Leon under proposed resolution number 2026-14, requesting for a resolution interposing no objection to the development on the property of Mr. Randy De Leon located in Barangay Sabangan, this city.
Councilor Fontelera is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I would like to defer this proposed resolution 2026-014 since the requirements are not yet passed or submitted and be referred to the Sangguniang Barangay of Sabangan for further action, Mr. Chair.
Will we defer it or
Defer
how
and
many?
babalik po sa Sangguniang Barangay po ng
Okay.
Sabangan. Kasi
So,
po yung no objection talaga
Oh.
sa barangay muna.
Okay. Okay. So the chairman on infrastructure moves to defer the said item and refer back to the Barangay Council of Barangay Sabangan for the said requirement before it comes back here to the Sangguniang Pangasinan.
Yes po.
So ordered. Next item,
Next item, third and final reading.
Madam Secretary.
For the third and final reading, the first item is the resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to enter into a memorandum of agreement by and among the local government unit of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan, the Alaminos City Police Station, the Liga ng mga Barangay of the City, and the National Police Commission Regional Office 1 for the implementation of the community and service-oriented agency through the adoption of the community and service-oriented policing in the City of Alaminos. Sponsored by Councilor Kelvin Teoso Umilde.
Councilor Humilde is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move for the adoption of this measure.
There's a motion by Councilor Humilde and seconded by Councilor Fontelera, Councilor Makaiba, Councilor De Leon. Any objections, amendments? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Next item.
Next item is the resolution commending the achievements of Mr. Jake B. Bantolino and Ms. Who was awarded gold medal for table tennis men's double, and Ms. Jael B. Bantolino was awarded silver medal for table tennis women's single, silver medal for table tennis mixed double, both students of the Pangasinan State University Alaminos City Campus during the recently concluded SQAA held on February 23 to 27 at Bigan, Ilocos Sur, sponsored by Councilor John Marion R. Fontelera.
Councilor Fontelera is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I would like to move for the adoption of the said resolution.
There's a motion by Councilor Fontelera. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Raul Bacay, Councilor De Leon, and Councilor Season. Any objections, amendments? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. If you would like to also award them during our session, please just coordinate with our secretariat para. Next item.
Next item is the resolution extending the deepest condolences of the city of the Sangguniang Panlungsod of Alaminos City to the family of the late Honorable Jose C. Divinesia Jr., former Speaker, House of Representatives of the Philippines. Authored by our City Vice Mayor.
Who would like to sponsor? Or Councilor Oscar Bolling, would like to sponsor? Meron bang gusto? Councilor Cirilo Rodoc would like to sponsor.
Sponsored by Councilor Cirilo B. Radoc.
It has been our protocol before na pag meron tayong mga parang ganito sa mga medyo national positions, we would like to also include our city mayor kung gusto niya. So if you may, if kung okay po sa inyo, nakapirma po tayong lahat, tapos nakapirma rin si City Mayor sa baba para in behalf po of Alaminos. Pero tanungin muna natin siya kung meron siyang sarili or sasama siya sa atin. So if in case sasama siya, papalitan natin yung sangguniang panglungsod ng City of Alaminos. Okay? So there's a motion by Councilor Cirilo Doc. Thank you very much. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Dalia De Leon, Councilor Raul Bacay, Councilor Sison, Councilor Rabago. Any amendments? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Next item.
Next item is the resolution enjoining the support of the Honorable Governor Ramon B. Gico III for the immediate conduct of a dredging operations along the river or creek, Wawa, located in Barangay Pangapisan, City of Alaminos, to mitigate flooding and ensure public safety. Again, this is authored by our City Vice Mayor Jose Antonio Miguel Y. Perez and sponsored by...
May I refer this to barangay or infra, siguro? Councilor Fontelera. Working title po.
I move for the adoption of the said resolution, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Any second? Seconded by all? Yes, Councilor Cirilo Rodo. Let me...
Title lang.
Title. Wait. The title is Resolution Endorsing...
Yun, okay.
Mali kasi yung... sorry. Resolution endorsing the resolution of Barangay Pangapisan to Honorable Governor Ramon Guico III for the immediate conduct of dredging operations along the River Creek of Wawa located in Barangay Pangapisan, this city to mitigate flooding and ensure public safety. Tama po. Endorsing lang po tayo. Opo, hindi po, ano lang. Basta sumulat si atin si Barangay Pangapisan, i-endorse lang po natin. Kasi nung tinanong ko siya, kung meron na ba kay Mayor at kay Kong, sabi niya, meron na. So sabi ko, may nakita akong project ni Gob, baka pwedeng ilapit rin natin para at least 3 sangay yung nagtutulungan para gawin yon. Para kung sino yung mauna, edi maganda. Di ba? So, there is a motion by Councilor Fontelera, duly seconded by Councilor Rapago, Councilor Sison, Councilor De Leon, Councilor Makaiba, Councilor Raul Bacay, Councilor Bolling, and Councilor Humilde for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objections or amendments? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Next item.
Next item is the resolution bestowing the highest honor upon the leaders and pillars of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan in celebration of its 25th cityhood anniversary. Again, this is authored by our City Vice Mayor Jose Antonio Miguel Y. Perez and sponsored by...
Any would like to sponsor the said measure? Councilor Tonton Humilde?
Councilor Kelvin Teus Humilde, and also co-sponsored by our City Councilor John Marion R.
So there's a
Fontelera.
motion. Any motion? Councilor Tonton?
I move for the adoption of this measure.
There's a motion by Councilor Humilde, co-sponsored by Councilor Fontelera for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objections, amendments? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Next item.
The final item and the third and final reading is the resolution declaring valid and operative the following barangay annual budgets, supplemental budgets, and SK budgets, and 1 SK supplemental budgets of the following barangays: Alus, Amanchego, Balayang, Baledaan, Dulacac, Magsaysay, Mona, Poblacion, Polo, San Jose, San Roque, San Vicente, Tangkarang, and the SK Sangguniang Kabataan of Alos, Duca, Poblacion, and the supplemental budget of SK Barangay Tilbang.
Madam-
Sponsored by Councilor Oscar A. Bowling Sr.
Before we act on the item, Madam Secretary, dun sa dun sa leaders natin ng cityhood, try rin natin i-research yung mga, kasi may mayor, may vice mayor, may congressman, pero yung mga councilors din, kung para masama rin sila dun sa listahan. And then, may I remind the Secretariat yung suggestions po ni Councilor Walter kanina at saka ni Councilor Raul na i-integrate to sa resolution yung sa PNP. Yung sa PNP resolution. Isama na rin natin yung suggestions nila. Tapos, yun lang po. Councilor Oscar Bolling, what is your pleasure?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption.
There is any second? Seconded by Councilor Fontelera. Any second and Councilor Walter Makaiba. Any objections? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. And the letter also to the barangays na wala pang annual budget 2026. Next item. Next item. Ay, Councilor, sabi mo na. Tawagin mo. Before before this, we would like, under announcements, we would like to congratulate you and the Western Pangasinan Eagles Club for a very successful fun run. Palakpakan naman po natin. So, congratulations kay Councilor Walter at sa Western Pangasinan kay Pres Alan. Okay, any announcements po?
Vice,
Yes.
ang announcement lang sa akin is supposed to be may committee hearing kami sa Thursday for the house numbering registration, but I was informed na yung ating mga resource speaker from the CPDO is hindi po sila available, nandoon po yung supposed to be data.
Oo.
So kung ipoproceed lang din, so wala din mangyayari. So if I may reschedule the said committee hearing to April 30, Mr. Chair, at 1 p.m.
Okay. Please take note of that, Madam Secretary. And then, any other announcements? So, magpifiesta na po tayo. So, sa mga pupuntahan pong barangay and city, sana makapunta po. Siguro yung mga, try natin yung mga hearing, kung busy rin ata yung mga department heads. So, i-schedule na lang natin ng mas maayos. And then, i-announce rin po natin na our fellow here, Ma'am Jota Blang, will be retiring on March 13. 13. So, kung makakasalubong niyo po siya or ano is, it would gladly appreciate kung mabati niyo po siya ng birthday niya at saka ng kanyang happy retirement. So, any other announcements po? Wala na po. Yung schedule of activities po ng fiesta galing po kay Mayor, i-forward na lang po namin sa inyo. Sana makapunta po tayo sa mga event. Meron pa po? Wala na? Any motion? Ay,
Sir, meron
Councilor
pa po.
Ma'am Luz?
So,
Ma'am Luz?
announcement po, meron po kayong hearing sa Monday sa Panlalawigan po. Ito ay tungkol sa supplemental budget number 6 ng ating lungsod at saka yung ordinance granting relief to delinquent taxpayers. Sa March 9, 2026 at 1 p.m. po sa Session Hall, Capitol Building, Lingayen, Pangasinan. And sir, yung pong inyong mga ihaw-ihaw, i-confirm ko na grill. Tig-isa daw po sila, sir. Kayo na lang po inantay namin
Ano yan?
kung ilan. Yung grill po sa ihaw-ihaw sa March 6. Ihaw-ihaw,
Tuloy ba?
longganisa.
Parang di tuloy na talaba.
Wala pong talaba, sir. Longganisa at hito.
Meron. Sige.
So, ilan po ang i-confirm kong grill niyo, sir? Kasi ang ating members ay tig-isa lang. Okay.
Tanong ko mamaya. Mamaya, dalawa ata. Any other announcements po? Any announcements? Mga big projects? PCL? Ha? Manila na naman eh. Manila na naman eh, no? Pati sa bayan, walang pupunta. Kasi Manila na naman. Any other announcements? Kung wala na po, Majority Leader?
Yes, Mr. Chair. We shall now proceed to the adjournment.
So there's a motion by our Majority Leader for the adjournment of today's regular session. Seconded by Councilor Humilde. Any objection? Hearing none, the said, I now call the Sangguniang Panglungsod regular session for the month of March adjourned. Maraming salamat po.